Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a reading for you guys for April 2019. So I hope you guys are having a good Aries season. Hopefully you felt a little bit of a fresh start, some renewed energy, maybe a little more motivation. Mercury is out of retrograde now. We are going through a little bit of a shadow period, but hopefully those effects will definitely be lesser. We had a super moon in Libra bringing us into Aries season, and a lot of people felt that their emotions were kind of illuminated. Now, for you guys, you're no stranger to your emotions, but you may have felt that you were even more aware of them. It also kind of pulled us to look ahead and start thinking about what we want from the future, where we need kind of balance restored in our lives. And then there's going to be another full moon in Libra on the 19th, closing out Aries season, and then the next day the sun moves into Taurus on the 20th. All right. So what else can I get for Pisces? April 2019. Okay. So the first card that came out for you guys was the High Priestess. So you guys might be feeling very in touch with your intuition right now. You guys might actually be kind of going through some sort of spiritual awakening. We have the Three of Pentacles here, which is about, collaboration, working with others. It can also be about, people looking up to you. So you might have actually kind of taken on a leadership role, or you might just be kind of finding your soul family, if you will. It definitely seems like you guys are kind of, reaching out and expanding your network, and you might actually be introducing, your friends and family to spirituality, tarot, things like that. Right. And then next we had 3 4s come out in a row. So you could look into the numerology of that and see why you might be seeing angel number 4 around. Okay. Right. So with the 4 of Cups, this can be about being like unsatisfied with an offer, or maybe even rejecting an offer. You guys did have the Emperor come out, so you could be dealing with an Aries or a fire sign. And then we also had the 4 of Swords come out, which is all about kind of like healing and resting and retreating. So it sort of seems to me as though you guys kind of, used your intuition, and maybe you were getting advice from friends or family, and it kind of made you realize that maybe you were unsatisfied with something in your life. You might have felt as though you weren't in control of your own life, because the Emperor can be about, power and control and all that. But if it was a fire sign or an Aries that you guys were dealing with, it does seem as though you guys kind of reevaluated and maybe realized that that offer wasn't satisfactory to you guys. And it seems as though you guys kind of made the decision to maybe heal from that, or just kind of step away from the situation for a little while. And then with the Knight of Pentacles here, this is kind of the beginning of an offer. And right after that, we had the Ace of Cups come out, which is definitely a brand new offer. It's about, your cup is just overflowing with positivity, new emotions, new love, new abundance. So if you guys have kind of been healing and making the space. It seems as though if this was kind of, you know, the offer that was on the table before, it might actually be evolving into something a little more appealing to you. Okay, and we also had the Devil come out, so this is Capricorn energy. It can be about, you know, unhealthy connections, unhealthy attachments. I'm gonna get a clarifier for that. Okay, King of Cups. So there could be a water sign in your life, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And it might be saying that, you know, if it seems as though something changed, right, and someone's offer changed, and suddenly it looks really good and really appealing to you guys, just be mindful and making sure that you're checking in with your intuition and, you know, what does your deep down, you know, gut feeling tell you. And it seems with the Devil here that it may actually not be as good as it seems. So it's almost like, you know, you guys are kind of seeing the Ace of Cups on the surface, and then the Devil is kind of underneath. Right. Okay, and then we had the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands come out. So the Five of Wands can be about conflict, or, you know, a disagreement with someone, and then the Ten of Wands, which is about putting the burden down. So I don't think, you know, if you guys, you know, are kind of worried and you feel like, you know, you thought something was Ace of Cups and now you're kind of getting a glimpse of this Devil energy, it does seem like it will come out eventually, right? The truth always comes out, and it will be resolved in some way, and I think it will kind of lead to you guys putting down some sort of burden. If this is someone you have a past with, maybe they came kind of back to you during Mercury retrograde and they had this new offer and it was looking really good, and now that Mercury is out of retrograde and we're just in the shadow period, and we should have, you know, been doing all that kind of dealing with the past, it's time to, you know, kind of let that be resolved and kind of let it go, so that we're moving forward and making sure we're not getting, you know, too comfortable in that, in the past that Mercury retrograde tends to kind of throw us back into. Right, and we also had the Five of Pentacles come out. So Five of Pentacles is about someone kind of being left out in the cold. So this could be you, or it could be another person. I do want to say, just because you also had the Ten of Wands come out, you know, putting down a burden, it kind of seems like you will be choosing to, you know, let this person go, or, you know, leave them out in the cold almost seems too harsh. I don't think it will be that harsh with you guys. I feel like with the Five of Wands, you know, if there is a conflict or an argument, it will get resolved and there will be some, you know, some conclusion or closure to that. And from there, it's almost like the connection just kind of goes cold. No one is necessarily, you know, like cutting the other person off, or like icing them out, or just saying like, I'm ignoring you or whatever. It's just kind of like you both realize that this isn't exactly what is best for both of you. And it does seem like if there's like some passion or some, you know, fire that's kind of coming up and you're reevaluating, I feel like that is temporary and it will actually kind of go away, and then you'll have the clarity that you need to kind of move on. Okay. So next we had the Two of Wands come out. So this can be about making a decision. And then we had the Six of Swords. So this is about, you know, moving away from something, moving from, you know, murky waters to calmer waters. So I think that this could just be reminding you guys, you know, sometimes moving on, or, you know, leaving something behind or changing our mindset or ideas, it often is a choice. So don't feel as though you guys are kind of powerless and, you know, everything that happens is just you know, fate or at the will of the universe. Because you guys are a lot more in control than you think, and you have more power over your own mind than you think. So like I said earlier, with, you know, your intuition, and then it kind of seems like you feel as though you might not be fully in control of your life, I think you guys will definitely kind of be getting that power back. And you know, once this external energy kind of moves out of your life, or at least you kind of distance yourself from it, I think you will be able to see a lot more clearly, and you will kind of realize that, you know, it just is a matter of deciding to move on, or deciding to change your thoughts, or deciding to whatever, right? And then we had the King of Pentacles come out. So King of Pentacles, to me, this very much could be talking about Taurus season. I think you guys will be a lot more comfortable in Taurus season. I feel like you'll be feeling really grounded, you'll be very confident in your decisions, and it's just gonna feel like you kind of have that power back in your life. So you can definitely be kind of looking forward to that at the end of April. If you guys are feeling maybe like a little bit confused, or maybe you're just, you know, you've just kind of let go of the reins, is really kind of what it feels like, and you've just said, you know, whatever happens happens, I can't even plan for tomorrow or plan for the future, I just kind of need to take things day by day right now, because it's almost like you're kind of in a fog. Like, it's like there's so many things around you that we're just being like bombarded with stimulation, and it can be kind of overwhelming and make us feel foggy, or make us feel like we can't, you know, listen to our intuition very clearly. So I think that will definitely be resolving for you guys closer to the end of the month. Okay, yeah, and then we had the Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit come out. So again, Queen of Pentacles, this is, you know, you getting back into that grounded energy, and then here we have the masculine and feminine kind of mirroring each other. So you guys will also be feeling very balanced internally as well as externally. With the Hermit, Virgo energy, more earth energy, this is about kind of looking within for those answers, right? Looking within to say, you know, what do I want? Because I have the power to make decisions that will change my life. And you will be kind of feeling that internal restored balance for sure. I definitely want to say, you know, that full moon in Libra at the start of Aries season, it did seem to kind of, you know, start something or open something up that has been kind of playing out right now and like during Aries season. And then closer to the end of the month, with that other full moon in Libra closing out Aries season, I feel like it's going to be really good for you guys, because it's just going to wrap up, and it's going, the balance will be restored. But right now it might just be a little bit uncomfortable, because it feels like you guys are kind of going through this back and forth trying to find a balance, or, you know, maybe too overwhelmed to even find a balance. So you're just kind of letting whatever happens happen, and hoping that soon you will regain a little bit more balance, control, stability, etc. And that definitely will be happening for you guys. I might just get one or two more cards for Pisces, just some last advice, messages, anything they should know for April. It's too many. Oh, okay. I don't like to leave it on court cards, and of course we had two court cards come out. So we had the Page of Cups and the King of Wands. So Page of Cups, you guys definitely could be dealing with someone from your past. It could be a fire sign, or it could just be, you know, this person from the past is coming back, and they're showing you this kind of fiery side to them that's really appealing to you. And I feel like that could be it. That is making a lot of sense. But like I said, it seems to be temporary. It doesn't seem to be, I don't know, you guys, I would just wait until Taurus season to make any important decisions about people that you have currently in your life. Yeah, literally what I was saying. Okay, so Justice, this is Libra energy, right? That full moon, restoring the balance. And then we have the Two of Swords. So like I said, until this moon comes up, you guys will almost be in Two of Swords mode, right? Just kind of incapable of making a decision. Bound, whether it be by yourself or if you feel like by your circumstances. You know, she can't see the moon. She's blocked from her intuition. So again, making sure we're just kind of waiting and remembering that we have more control, but at the same time trusting in the universe that, you know, things will clear up soon. And I feel like you guys are so good at kind of like gauging your emotions and gauging where you are at that you'll know when you have the clarity that you need to make those important decisions. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. I'm going to stop there. If you have any questions or anything, you can leave them in the comments below, and I will see you guys soon for mid-monthlies. Bye.